Man, welcome to another smooth, fresh episode of Just Talking to You. I'm your man, the people's champ. And I am not here alone. I am here with my brothers and sisters. Words of wisdom and Shay Boogie.
Shay
Boogie in the building, baby.
What up?
What up? Shay Boogie, introduce yourself, girl.
It's your girl, Shay Boogie. I'm just chilling today, down in the pink. You know how it go.
Shay Boogie say she down in the pink, baby, with Uncle Clifford.
Yeah.
Ain't no crying. Hey, Shay Boogie ain't no crying in the pink, baby. Ain't no crying in the pink.
No. With hey, Uncle Clifford rule 102132-5.
Hey, that is exactly Uncle Clifford's rule too. 1021. Right. Ain't no crying in the pink, baby.
Right.
Hey man. Hey, words of wisdom. Words, introduce yourself, brother.
What up? I'm Words of Wisdom. I'm gonna keep it simple. Always remember this fun fact. Is never happening to you, it's always happening for you.
Hey man, that's smooth, man.
That part.
That's a word right there.
Hey man, that is a solid word, man. Oh man, I miss y'all, man. How y'all been doing, man?
I've been getting by.
Uh-oh, what that mean? You ain't pregnant or nothing? You ain't getting,
oh hell no.
You ain't been hunching or nothing, have you?
Oh hell no, not to be doing that. No, never again. No.
But you ain't denied you've been hunching though, right?
Nope, I have not been hunching, sir. Not been hunching.
I think that's BS, man. I think you've been hunching, Shay Boogie.
Nope. I'm trying to find a candidate though. So if you know a hunch buddy, it is cuffing season. So
it is definitely huffing and cuffing season. We call it huffing and cuffing season.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, hey, words. Is this huffing and cuffing season, dog?
For them cats, it is, not for me. I'm done with huffing and cuffing. This the you let them go season. Let them go and you come back and get them after Valentine's Day.
Not come back and get them after Valentine's Day.
The day after. The
day after, huh?
Life works out better that way. Trust me.
That's cold blood.
That's true bill right there, man. So what city you in, gang? I mean, words.
I'm at the crib, man.
You at the crib?
I'm at the crib, posted up. Yeah, man. If you ain't got her indoors by October 1st, man, you shut it down and it calls it the winter.
That's it. That's what you gotta do, baby.
October 1st. October 1st is the deadline.
Hey, is that the cuffer deadline?
It's the deadline. After that, it's too cold. Can't nobody come in. Can't nobody go out.
Hey, man, that's crazy, man. Nobody in, nobody out, huh?
Hey, that's it.
That's crazy, man. Hey, man, what else, man? What's the weather like where y'all located at?
It was warm today. It was all good. So, and Thursday, Friday, we had thunderstorms. So today was nice.
Nice little weather where you at?
Mm-hmm.
What's the temperature like? What's the temperature looking like?
I think it was about in the 70s. High 70s, like 75.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. 75, high 70s. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Right.
Rain.
So, but I got a question.
What's up? What's your question? Talk to it.
So, have y'all heard of the Kia Boys in St. Louis?
Oh yeah, we heard of the Kia Boys go around there stealing people's Kia vehicles. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We heard of them. Do they got them down there? Do they got them down there in Texas now?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it. I had a friend go to St. Louis this weekend, and she has like a brand new Kia Forte, I think. And it was sitting in her aunt's driveway. And literally, we was on the phone talking, and she said, "Let me go out to my car and get my laptop." I said, "Okay." So she went out to her car, got her laptop. Literally 2 hours later, somebody tried to take her car.
Wow.
And they were smart about it. They were smart because check this. The only way the alarms go off is if your door opens, right?
Right.
So they broke her windshield.
Ouch.
Yeah, they broke her windshield, tried to and broke her steering column trying to get it, but they didn't get it.
So they didn't get it, huh?
They didn't
broke
get
her
it.
windshield.
They broke her windshield because what happened was when they started her car, her phone kicked up to the radio and connected to the car. And I guess they heard her talking and they decided to leave it.
Damn. But the damage was already done, right?
Damage was already done because the steering column messed up and the windshield messed up.
Wow.
And you say she stays in St. Louis?
Her aunt does. She just drove up there for a sister's birthday. And she was gonna stay like this week, come back next weekend. Well, she definitely staying for the week. Her car is up there getting fixed.
Say that didn't work out too good, huh?
Wow.
Nope. Not at all.
Wow.
Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable, man.
And she had just said something about Kia boys. I was like, what? Sure did.
The Kia boys, man. That's what it was. And that's what they do, man.
I'm like, why Kias though? Are Kias just easy to steal? Is there a big, are they worth something like that? I mean, why Kias? Or is it just fun and games?
I know it was a trend going around where you had a group of boys stealing Kias and recording themselves doing it. And for somehow or another, you're able to start the car with like the charger for your iPhone, something like that. Yeah.
Yep, that's the way.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
So in the cloud chasing era, anything to go viral, why wouldn't it? The bigger question is why Kia hasn't did a recall on that and changed it.
Exactly.
You would think that they would have did a recall on it and changed everything, man.
Right.
But they didn't. They didn't. So that's crazy, man.
Is it cheaper for Kia not to recall and let the insurance companies handle it? Or do they lose stock? Do they get sued? What could happen?
Depending on the severity. Like in the case of, say, for instance, a loss of life, knock on wood, I'm quite sure somebody could hold liable saying that they knew. You know what I mean? They could have changed it before it even got to them.
Right. Man. That's crazy though, man.
Wouldn't that be like negligence when you know something's a problem, but you just don't fix it?
Gross negligence. To be honest with you. Yep. Gross negligence.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like they don't see these TikTok videos. And it's not like they don't hear about what's going on in St. Louis. So
it ain't just St. Louis. There's a lot of places that got that crew rolling.
Got these Kia boys out there and stuff. It's like a copycat society, man. Everybody copying what everybody else is doing and everything. So it is what it is, man. Hey man, let's jump off. Let's get busy, man. Let's do what we came here to do. Chop it up and tell people about it. Hey, thank you for joining, Angie. Kia can definitely get sued. Yeah, they can. Recall. They can definitely get sued on that, man. Definitely.
They already have.
They have class action?
I think it was, but Kia was saying that something about that. I don't know if they trying to go against it, saying that it's not their fault or something. They were saying you have to look it up.
Okay. Kia saying it's not their fault. Okay, well, you deal with that class. Let a judge decide that when that class action suit hits you, though.
Man.
Hey,
Yeah, they
man.
don't get this under control. They going down for millions. It could bankrupt them if they don't do it right.
Exactly.
Hey, man, let's just jump off into it, man. Elon Musk, man. Elon Musk takes over Twitter. He done bought Twitter out. He done went through firing every goddamn body, man. Elon Musk is giving everybody the boot, man. What y'all think about Elon? Elon, hey, he coming through, man, firing people like a mug, man.
Well, I mean, that's fun. That's what you can do when you own it. Not saying that it's gonna be a good fit because you know him and Kanye both on Twitter, and he might give an account back to Donald Trump.
Oh, he will definitely get one back to
him. So I mean, I think I'm finna hop off Twitter.
What you think about that game, man? Elon Musk. I think it was for the good, man. To be honest with you, that's me thinking.
How is it good?
It was a lot going on where they were blocking. It's just like Instagram. They block certain people's account and not others. You know what I mean? It's if it's social media, then all points are valid. You understand what I'm saying? Just because I don't like your point doesn't mean you my opinion is worth more than yours.
Exactly.
So you know, it keeps the favoritism from playing. You know,
so you don't think he's gonna have favoritism towards certain people? You think he's gonna keep it equal?
Who?
Elon Musk.
I'm saying if he does.
Do we think he's gonna? You say, do we think he's gonna keep Twitter equal? Angie said that man is worth $223 billion. I just want to know if he want to be my sugar daddy. I ain't mad at you, Angie said she want to know if Elon Musk need a sugar baby.
For real. He can handle about 2 or 3. I'm in the same boat. Call me, Elon. Call me.
What you say? Hey, what you say, Shay Boogie? You be a sugar baby too, won't you?
I sure would. We ain't even got to talk. Just don't say nothing. Just be quiet.
Hey, just take care of you financially. Take care of everything you need, huh?
Just send the check.
Hey, if he deposit $2 million in your account, say, baby, I don't want you to work. Whenever I need you to fly up, you need to be on my jet. I'm gonna send the jet for you. You gonna be there, right?
With smoking suitcases, the wheels gonna be melted because I was moving so fast.
Now, you and Angie, y'all gotta realize, man, Elon gonna want a little nookie now. Or y'all
as long as he don't talk. And can we please cover him with a bag? I'm just saying he ain't the most attractive. He ain't the most attractive dude, but you
gotta give him some of that nook though.
Billions make you look better though. It make you look all right, I guess. Now let me stop.
Tell the truth. Don't stop. Tell the truth.
That's it, man.
Billions make you look better.
Hey, Oprah worth a few billions and stuff, man. Oprah say, hey. So if Oprah hit you up words and say, hey, I need you to just knock this little edge off me and stuff. I'll take care of you and stuff. You gonna knock that edge off for words?
Hell yeah, I would do it. long D style. So
what you say? You gonna knock that edge straight up off of a word?
Man, you ain't know. She gonna move me into the guest house.
Oh my God!
You gonna be out there with Stedman?
Man, nah, he gonna be in the other house. I'm gonna have to have. I don't like that crowd he keep.
What you say? You don't like that crowd he keep, huh? He keep a bad crowd, huh?
Man, I don't like that crowd. I ain't in that crowd. I'll bring my own.
Hell no.
Stedman got a house in the back, so you can have your own too.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Right.
That's
Especially if he's
crazy.
going up and they need the best. And Stedman ain't doing his job. He might have to go.
I'm
Ooh,
telling you.
oh, you gonna
Ooh.
dethrone Stedman? Okay.
Yeah, he had to go. It's only room for one at the top.
So hey, we say there's only room for one king, ain't?
Man, there's only room for one at the top.
And that's Oprah.
Hey, Stedman ain't. Hey, Stedman just
She'll never.
riding the
That's the
coattail,
point.
man.
Messing with me, she'll never be at the top.
That's the
Okay.
part. Hey, Stedman just riding the coattail, man. But Musk just went in and he just man, people was if you saw it on Friday, man, executives and everything, they walking up out of there with boxes in hand and everything, man.
Wow.
I mean, it was a wrap. They walking to clean up out of there.
So was he actually fire them, or did some of them quit?
Man,
That's what I was about to ask.
he
But
fired a
from
lot
the
of
reports, it said he was firing people.
Wow.
firing people like crazy, man.
He went in and cleaned house.
He
But
did.
why? Why would you need to fire all those people just because they don't agree with the views or because they were responsible for blocking people and they went along with it? Why would he need to go in and just automatically just you're gone?
I'm thinking he met with them prior to everything, and a lot of them, and he probably did it like, "Hey, we're gonna do it this way. If you don't like it, there's the door." And a lot of people may not agree with what was going on and everything, and they may not have been completely happy with what was going on. Hey, man, Angie said it, he is cleaning house. They fired, fired people. Yeah, they did. He is cleaning house, man. He getting rid of people, man.
But notice it's all the top head.
By it being him, he could have just downsized the company and they reported it as firing. You know what I mean? He could have just downsized the company, more larger margin for profit.
Yep.
That's true.
So it doesn't have to be nothing personal, but I always follow the money. Watch what they next quarter. Watch how much money they make. That's the telling sign.
Yeah.
When they report their wins and losses.
That's true.
Angie made a good point. That's what most people do when they want people they can trust. Yeah. When you want people that you trust, you want to bring your own people in. Everybody else got to go. Hey, like my boy said, got to go, Bobby. On South Central, got to go, Bobby.
Well, he must have been plotting this for a while to be able to just move his own people in, you know? I mean,
yeah.
Usually it take you a minute, or he could have had people, you know, from his company in general come through and take the positions, but they have to know what they're doing. What, you know, I guess my thought is just because you were a CFO over here at this company, does it transfer over into a social network company?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing? So, I mean, like I said, he could have had his people on deck, knowing when he was going to take it over and like she said, clean house.
Wow.
Yeah. You bring you catch every CEO, they bring in people, they bring in their own squad, man.
Right.
They bring in their own people, man. Somebody they know that's gonna have their back. And they got their back. They go do that, man. So I would love to see how this pan out over the next month, especially when you got the holidays coming up. This is a hell of a time to lose your job, man.
But them people was making millions anyway. They just fine to their next job. They could afford to take off November and December and be just fine.
Yep. What you say? They got nice size severance packages coming, don't
they? Nice. Pretty much 6 figures, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you know they got a pretty substantial severance package coming their way.
Especially from Twitter. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, market share on Twitter is crazy. They probably had some stock in Twitter as well that they can turn around and sell and everything. So They ain't in no bad shape. They ain't hurting
They
too
ain't
much for
hurting.
nothing.
Nope. They can still afford to buy their kids Christmas presents.
Who you talking about?
The CFOs of Twitter that got fired.
Right, definitely.
Right.
Yeah, they
Oh
can
yeah.
still afford Christmas presents.
Hey man, hey, this is the one that really got me, man. We're gonna segue into our next topic, man. And this has been one of the hot topics around Kanye West comments and
I'm so
fallout from his
glad.
Semitic remarks, man. Oh man, everybody been waiting on this, man. People been texting me, y'all gonna talk about this? Yes, we are. And tonight is the night we talk about it. Man,
So
what y'all think about that?
tell me what he said, because it's been a lot of stuff going on with Kanye, and I hope we talk about a lot of this. Because what did he say exactly? Is it the White Lives Matter situation?
He went and bought White Lives Matter. He bought that.
What do you mean he bought White Lives Matter? Like he owns the rights to the words White Lives Matter?
He owns that. And then what else the other comment that he made words.
You would have to watch the interview. You can't catch that in segments and get the point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's something you would have to watch, Shay.
Okay.
Because
I'll go
I
back and
can't,
watch it.
because it's so long on what he talks about. And but to sum it all up, he's basically just letting it be known who's in charge.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all the Jews? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah. But
Okay.
he didn't say it in a derogatory fashion. He was just putting people on game like this how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they got mad
Okay.
at him. And they got mad at him for when he was saying that he admired Adolf Hitler and everything, man. They got mad at him when he made that comment. He admired Adolf Hitler. And I mean, just saying that he admires Hitler doesn't mean that he admired what he did as a dictator. He could admire the way he ran his leadership style.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't mean you admire what he did. You could admire the way people respect him and his leadership style. So, I mean, it's a lot to unfold with Kanye, man. And he had a lot of his he has a sports management company. He had athletes that left away, that broke away from his sports management company that he was representing because of the comments, all the stuff that arrived and arose and transpired and everything. And these are athletes that got other endorsements and everything. They broke away from them as well. They didn't want to be tied to nothing like that.
Well, let's break down what else happened. So the athletes left them, Adidas left them, the Gap left them, etc., etc. He's lost money. Like his whole value went from billionaire status and dropped down to 400 million.
Yeah.
So I understand that he admires Adolf Hitler or whatnot, but I think maybe the delivery could have been done better than what he did, maybe. Or is he setting himself up just for failure? Is he setting himself up to walk away from everything, from being rich? I mean, why would you intentionally say these things knowing that it could bring back backlash?
Maybe he wanted the backlash. You ever thought about that? Maybe he signed bad deals with them, and that was the only way to get out of it.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. That was a good point.
Now he controls his own narrative right now and everything.
Right.
Now
so
all the corporates.
Instead of having Adidas marketing his shoes, he got that 400 million you say he got. He can use that, and he's right back up to billionaire status. He just cut the middleman. That's all he did. Cut the middleman out.
Hey man, and this is the most. He say I lost $2 billion in one day, and I'm still alive. He like, man, this money. Hey, you make money every day. He lost $2 billion in one day, and he's still alive. He say he good, even though corporate America, everybody going in, severing the relationships with him. Hey, we know Adidas broke the relationship off, and he was world famous for the Yeezys. Hey, he may get some shoes and call them Yays and stuff to
Man,
comp the same as
But
Yeezy and get all of that instead of
who's gonna distribute it? Because he went into that other company and they escorted him right on out. So who's
it's
gonna
like
touch him?
he can do it himself. You
he
live in
go.
a time, you live in a day and a time where you can do that yourself.
Hey man, you
You
got
can
that
only
money.
be, you can
We
only
do.
be, you can only be blackballed if you allow them to. If you fall for the illusion that you only got this choice. That's what he meant in part by saying slavery is a choice.
And I
Because
Yeah,
understand that.
because he can shut up and just play ball and walk away with how many billions, or he can open his mouth and quadruple what he was gonna get by cutting the middleman.
oh
But is
yeah,
that his intention? I
Well,
mean,
that's what
because at
that,
the end of the day, you still have to find somebody to make the shoes, distribute the shoes, etc., etc. So
I think he has probably a good group that they can probably reach out to. He has advice, and one thing we can't forget that Kanye does have advisors around him too that can turn around and say, "Hey, this is what we need to. These are the people that we can partner with, and we can get this done." Now, Balenciaga, they severed their relationship with him too, and everything. So Balenciaga severed, like I say, severed their relationship with him. Twitter, Instagram, a lot of them severed relationships with them. Gap, but this may be just a little small setback for him to come out and just take the world by storm.
well,
man,
did you hear he filed a permit to open, I mean, create his own city or something like that?
I like it.
Hey man,
Anything that's different, like when you got money like that and you able to do that, why aren't more doing that? Why aren't more
Yeah,
of our
but
people
that was prior to him losing all the billions. So is he how effective is he still going to be in trying to produce the clothes, produce the shoes? Now you're trying to produce this city.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
I
Now, I mean,
once again, with the people that are speaking about him, you can't even say they giving you the right numbers on how much money he really got.
right, and because they was talking about the
And
estimated Adidas deal counted for 1.5 billion of his net worth. But Forbes now estimate him. Forbes now estimate it at a mere 400 million. See
right,
how they
but
get two
see,
conflicting information. They say you got people that say this Adidas deal was 1.5 billion, but Forbes say it was 400 million. So, like you said, words. It's a lot of conflicting information about that man and everything.
right. And he said, and if I know in one of his interviews I was watching, he said Adidas never sent him a paycheck. So
Right. That's
he
crazy. Hey.
might, like I say, that's where I come up with the thing where man, he might have had bad deals and won it out. Same thing an athlete do. I ain't playing for them no more. Trade me.
Yep, they'll sit it out. Hey, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you what's a funny thing too, is with all this net worth stuff, what people's net worth is and everything. Chad Ochocinco was was sitting on Drink Champs one time, and he was talking about net worth and everything, and they had Ochocinco's net worth at around $5.5 million. So Ochocinco, Chad Johnson said, "Wow, that's my net worth, 5.5 $5.5 million. That's my net worth." Chad Johnson said, "Hey, this is between me and you now." He pulled up his bank account. He said, "What do you see in my checking account?" That's just tell him what you see in the checking account. He said, "I see a $32 million balance." He said, So if I got $32 million sitting in my checking account, why is my net worth $5 million, $5.5 million? You say, can you make that make sense for me?
Right. You know what it is?
What's that?
That's how much a business you done did with that side of the fence.
Exactly.
So that's your net worth. That's what you worth to them. That don't mean that's what you got.
Exactly.
Yeah. Your net worth got nothing to do with what you got in cash.
Okay, so I looked up the cities. So it says Kanye West, now officially known as Ye, reportedly has plans to create his own mini cities with ecosystem branded homes and food stores across the US.
Right.
They said it's been years in the making, and the first community could be introduced next month. So he filed the rights to the ecosystem.
Hey man, this brother's smarter than what people think, man. See, that's what it is. This brother's smarter than what people think.
You gotta
and he is smart. I'll give him that. These are big plans, but past doing this himself and pulling the money out his pocket, where will you get the funds to sustain this over so many years? It has to come from somewhere. Even if he goes back into music and is doing billions and doing all this other stuff, you got to have investors. So who's going to invest? I know eventually all these companies will secretly come back and be down with him if he be quiet and don't say these things against this certain people.
It don't work that way though. That's what he talking about once again when he say slavery is a choice. Just to be quiet says I'm okay with being a slave.
Hey, and this is the thing too. They may have broke away and everything. Kanye's gonna fail. Kanye's not gonna do X, Y, and Z. But then when he put out something that's gonna blow, just gonna go through the roof and make them millions and hundreds of millions and close to billions back, that's when these sponsors go call Kanye. Hey, can we fly in? Can we have lunch or something? Can we talk about this, that, and the third? So that's when they're gonna try to come back. They're gonna come back when they see him doing this, or like you're like he can go in the tank and create an album right off the flip, and it can go triple platinum. He still got that ability because he still is. When it's all said and done, this dude's still talented. He can write. His writing style is top of the list of everybody. So he can always fall on that. But I'm thinking is when he got something in that mind that's going on, man. And when he come out and do something big, everybody, you mark my words. This is October the 30th, 2022. People are going to jump back on the Kanye bandwagon within the next year.
And then this, we're in the fourth quarter too. So if you got hella profit, fourth quarter, you got to dump that so you don't pay lower your taxes. So this shit a whole game out here that y'all just ain't aware of. And he lost this, man. He might have had to get that cut off because he was finna get taxed 3 times that.
Oh yeah, you going into Q4,
man.
You going into Q4. Hey, everything you got in Q4, you got it. Hey, that's gonna be on that income,
man. So you never know though. But what a hell of a game to play when you get to play Monopoly that way.
Oh man, that's a hell of a game to play.
Man, hell of a game to play. I want to play.
Hey man,
I want to play.
That's one of them games, man. That and you know what? In the back of his mind, I don't think he's even worried about it, man. I don't think he's worried about all this stuff that's going on.
Well, I mean, when you have a safety net, You don't have to worry. You can take more gambles. So
Uh,
he has a few safety nets. He has his music. He has the money he already has. He has his clothing line. He has his shoes. He can still make money. He can
right,
still earn. So that's why he's not as afraid as a normal person to take these risks, to
right,
take these challenges. He has the means to do it.
right.
Uh-huh.
Let that be let that be a lesson, class. Make sure you got the means before you go to war.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go to
Uh-huh.
war if
That's
your money ain't
true.
right. I promise you, you'll lose.
Yep. You can't go to war in a Kia. Gotta be in a tank.
Man, you heard me?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hey,
I had to tell people like that that used to just pop off at the top of their head, just said for no apparent reason, be ready to throw it all away. Like,
yeah,
dude, unless you got money to keep giving the lawyer, you better go sit down somewhere.
they're gonna sit down, man. Oh, another thing what Kanye did, Kanye made a comment to George Floyd's family, and he
Yeah, I saw
suggests that
that.
George Floyd was killed by fentanyl overdoses, despite what the medical examiner detected that fentanyl was not the direct cause of his death, but fentanyl was found in his system and everything at the time of his death. And Noriega, he fired back at Kanye and stuff, man, and there was a big old controversy about that. But since when people can't say what's on their mind? Ain't that's our constitutional right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's some things that, that's a sensitive subject. And it's some things that you just need to put some respect on and maybe not comment on, especially if you don't know the whole situation. And as muddled up and badly handled as that situation may be, that's not something you need to speak on, just out of respect. That man died in a horrible way, and it was very public. And we don't need to be talking on that. Show his family, especially you being Kanye West. You say something like that, it is going to blow up and it's going to get back to them. So why does that need to be said?
And you know what? Another thing about that, Roxy Washington was George Floyd's mother, and they put a cease and desist letter to Kanye. They sent Kanye a cease and desist letter, and they intend to file a harassment, defamation of character, misappropriation, and infliction of emotional distress lawsuit against him.
Yeah, I kind of can't blame them.
yeah.
But how far will that lawsuit go?
I mean, I don't know if they need to. I would hope that with the cease and desist, that it could stop right there. I hope it don't need to go any further. But if it does, I mean, I think it should carry some weight. We're telling you, this is a very painful topic for us. Leave us alone. You don't need to be saying that.
But they say a lawsuit though. How much of the lawsuit you think is going to be a significant part of this? The lawsuit itself.
I mean, are you asking, is it going to make it to being a lawsuit or?
They already said that they're gonna file a lawsuit. Now it makes you think: is it about the money though with them?
What if we missing the point on what Ye was even talking about when he even
Mhm.
mentioned it?
What could be the point? What is his point?
I'm saying, if you think about fentanyl, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
it like the first time you had heard about somebody dying from fentanyl?
I
But
don't
then,
think
yeah.
so.
how many deaths from fentanyl has it been since then? That was like the beginning of the fentanyl epidemic.
Yeah.
So are you saying he used George Floyd's name to shine a light on fentanyl?
Yeah,
But excuse me. But if
And how deep
that
the
okay,
cover up,
that's
and how
cool.
deep the cover up will go, because all this is everything that he's talking about is a cover up conspiracy. So you got to take everything that's coming out his mouth as being what is he trying? What were they trying to cover up right there?
Yeah, but at the
Is that
same
the extent?
time,
Is that the extent our local government would go to lock up police officers, even if they know that it's an outbreak of this shit going on?
They know it.
but even at the same time, I get what you're saying, but there is a human factor behind all that. There is a public, I don't want to say murder or killing, but we know what it was. It was very public how that man's life was taken. He was still a father, uncle, brother to them. There's a human factor in there. So we should be, something like that should be said without bringing up this particular instance, knowing how tender it is to this particular family.
Yeah.
So if they're asking you, hey, please don't use our family member in this way to bring attention to this, why can't you respect it?
Yeah.
Right. Not disagreeing with that. But see, I haven't heard him mention it again until after that, because he did that on the Drink Champs podcast. I
He
haven't
did.
heard him mention it again since then. But like I said, even when he mentioned it, it was in reference to it with a bunch of other fugazi things that were going on.
Yep.
So, it wasn't like he just singled that out and talked about it. That's just what they blew up. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Of course. It's like taking a little snippet of what he said and putting it on the microscope and blowing it up.
right,
But
and add things to it. And you can let people draw their own conclusion just by simply saying he said this. So automatically, majority of the population gonna look for something bad in it. They're not gonna look for what anybody really talking about when you just get a snippet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just where we live. We live where everybody look for what's bad first.
But I mean, you kind of gotta. It's Kanye West. They know they're gonna get even more plays, streams, whatever if they put out. Kanye said this, even if it was. They take it out of context,
They do. They do.
And then it's so crazy because right now he'll been to set everybody up to run for president in 2023, in 2024. All you got to be is what's hot.
That's true.
Yep.
Hey, all you got to be is what's hot. You mess around, catch fire at the right time.
Yep. That's crazy though, man. But it's a lot to uncover with Kanye, man. And I just wish we're gonna see. We're gonna see a few months down the line, 6 months down the line, how his brand is doing and where he goes from there.
Right.
So we shall see what the rest holds for Mr. West,
man,
and everything. And
check the books on the fourth quarter when it's talking about profits and losses. And for the year for his businesses, you'll know what the deal was then.
That's it, man. That is it, man. Hey, man, we got one more little thing we're going to talk about. We're going to slide up out of here like last year. But, hey, tomorrow's Halloween, man. And we was talking about, me and Words was talking about favorite scary movies of all times, man.
Oh, wait.
With Halloween being tomorrow, what would you say? What y'all say was y'all? If you're online right now, put it in the comment, put it in the chat box. What's your favorite scary movie of all time, man? What would y'all say one of your favorite scary movies?
The original Friday 13th.
Ooh. Jason Voorhees. I like that.
The original one, Jason, it was his mom.
His mother was the killer in the original Friday the 13th. Yes,
Right.
it was, buddy.
Right, because she was
They-
mad about Jason getting drowned, so she was killing all of the used to for a woman serial.
all the counselors and stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what? After that, Jason didn't come start killing to the sequel. Jason did not start coming to doing his killing to the sequel to part 2.
Wow.
Right. When his mama got killed.
Nephew
She
put
got
it. Hey,
killed.
what's up, nephew? He said the original Halloween. You know what? Me and my
Have
brother.
y'all seen the latest Halloween?
Yes, I have.
What'd you think?
I did not like these. The 2 previous ones before this one was better than this one. When he first found her, and and then the one when he stabbed her and stuff, and she was in the hospital, and they was that second one, the one before this one, and the one before that one. The last 2 of them before this last one were the best 2. Yeah, they say Halloween, Michael Myers. If I had to say one of the best Halloweens was Halloween 2 when they were in the hospital. That was probably one of the best Halloweens ever.
I don't know if I've seen that.
You gotta also listen. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Oh, don't sing that. Oh, I can't deal with Freddy Krueger. It is one of the best Halloween.
Freddy Krueger was a good one, man.
Freddy was the best because you could fight off Michael and Jason, but Freddy got you in your sleep. You wasn't sleeping.
It did, Angie.
So yeah, no, I don't mess with that one at all.
Hey, you know what? I looked at Freddy Krueger's, and Nightmare on Elm Street made you think, man. When you people were scared to even fall asleep and stuff, man. They were thinking Freddy Krueger. Angie said Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
She said Children of the Corn was good. But like I said, I'm a Michael Myers fanatic, man. When I say Michael Myers, man, Michael Myers is my boy. Hellraiser was a good one. What else?
Except for the last one, that one Chris Rock produced. I was so mad at him. But all the songs were those. That's the only one I can tolerate. I can't tolerate that many, but the Saw series I can deal with.
Hey, now, they say Freddy was different. Candyman. Hey, when Candyman first came out, boy, when nobody, hey, you say Candyman, hey man, people were scared to go in the bathroom and turn the lights off and everything, man.
Have you have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't. I gotta see it.
What?
The new Candyman?
Yes.
What is it on? Is it on Peacock?
I believe so. I don't know.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
HBO. It's on HBO Max.
Okay. Hey. As you say, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pennywise. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hey, let me tell you what was scary when we was kids, man. Late at night. This was late at night. After everything go off, when the Twilight Zone come on. When that Twilight Zone music. Hey, another one scary one was Psycho. Psycho was a pretty scary one too back in the day.
And don't forget about Poltergeist. To this day, I still don't sleep with my closet doors open.
Ooh, guys. Hey, but
when the TV get that stuff in it, you automatically turn it off, don't you?
Hey, man. Hey, you remember when it be like late at 2 a.m. and everything when it go out before you had cable? When the networks go out, the air,
they go blue to that little rainbow page.
Yes. Scream was not Scream. Nephew, you're right, man. Scream was a good series too, as well.
Okay,
Scream,
have you seen the new Scream?
Scream was good. Hey, Scream was good.
No, I have not seen the new Scream. You know they had a
The
new one.
new Scream, I like the new Scream. It was very cute. I like, and see, with Scream, I like how they give you the clip notes. Like, why are they showing it? Like, this is a reboot, or this is the villains chasing the villains. You know how they give you the little clip notes on it and why it's being done? I love that. That just brings me joy. I laugh every time, but it's cool. So the new Scream was okay. It was okay. I enjoyed it.
So you enjoyed it, huh?
I enjoyed it.
The new
Mm-hmm.
Scream, baby.
Now we mentioned not old, but older titles. What about these new school kind of movies? Like Bloomhouse Productions has some pretty good movies.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the Halloweens. That's now you talk about the I like the old Halloweens by Carpenter, but I like the Carpenter Halloweens, man. But them ones by the new Halloweens that was by Rob Zombie. Oh man, you talking about something gory, man. Those were brutal Halloweens, man.
Yeah.
Those John Carpenter Halloweens don't have nothing on the Rob Zombie Halloweens. Oh my God. But I like Scream too, man. Scream was some good scary movies too, man.
Yeah, but what about like La Lenora? See, we've all said the new ones. There's like the new school ones, like La Lenora. I can't even say that name. Or or like the one where the Paris 128 Days in Paris or something like that. Are the scary movies nowadays not as good as the scary movies from back in the day?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think the ones.
What about Annabelle, the Annabelle series?
The ones is that now, just
an update? Is that an updated version of like Chucky?
I would think so, man. The ones nowadays are a little bit more gory. And I think some of the ones nowadays are gory. Those are really some gory movies and everything. And you see the goriness in the movies and everything. So
they rely more on the gore versus being actually scary and building up that suspense and fear in us.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that. The ones of today are unbelievably fiction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
Right. Versus what we grew up to, it could happen. You know what I mean? It could happen.
Cause like with Chris Rock's Saw, yeah, he tried to get the same formula, but it just you had to kind of give it a side eye because we were like, I don't know if this really gonna happen. But like with the old Saw series, like somebody really could snatch you off the street and set you up to be in this game, just how he presented the games.
Would you like to play a game? I haven't planned on playing the game, but right now I'm in the game of my life.
Yes.
Okay.
Real.
So,
I like in that series. I like how his games basically attacked a person's morals, where they had bad morals at.
And he made it so they could kind of live, but they had no choice but to learn the lesson.
Yeah, your bad morals would cost a person their life.
Oh yeah. It seemed like everybody in back in the day in the little movie scenes with the sex scenes, the kid, if somebody have a sex scene in the movie, scary movie, 90% of the times they finna die. They finna get killed.
Man. Sex kills, huh?
Oh my God, it does, man. But
you have sex.
Oh yeah, if you having sex in one of the movies, you know you finna get off. They finna off you, man.
Right. What's the bigger picture? Why do they tie those two together?
I don't
Death
know.
and sex.
I don't know. It's a good point. Good point. Every time the killer always kill you when you're having sex.
Man, wasn't that Friday the 13th where he caught old boy and them together in part 1, part 2?
Oh yeah,
and
part
he stuck
2.
them together on the bed. And
Hey
that
man,
big old steak went through the bed.
Yep. Hey, if you watch every Halloween, man, every Friday the 13th, they had a sex scene in every one of the movies, and it ended up with somebody getting killed.
Man,
trip off of it. Well, go back and trip off all the Friday the 13th that you watch. Every one of them had a sex scene in it, and somebody died as a result of the sex scene.
Nobody survived it.
Like part 5 when they was in that van, man. When the Dudley off Different Strokes was in that movie in the Friday the 13th movie and everything. His cousin and stuff, his brother was in the van having sex with the little black girl and stuff. And then they turned around and next thing you know, boom. He went out to use the bathroom and Michael Myers killed him. Jason killed her, then she killed him. So like we say, it's gonna happen.
Man.
Wow.
It's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you. Hey man, y'all remember some of the little traditions when we was kids, man, about when you go trick-or-treating and stuff, man? How you supposed to go to everybody's house you know. You're supposed to go to nobody's house you don't know.
You had to wear white so that the cars could see your bright colors, so the cars could see you. Or you had the little flashing light on your little trick-or-treat bucket, and you had to check your candy for blades and needles.
Yes, for razor blades and needles. Y'all remember that razor blades and needles, man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they said they were making candy apples with razor blades in them and stuff, man. Wow. Yep. Now people take their kids to places where they'll take them to Walmart, they'll take them to grocery stores, gas stations. They're taking them to places where they know ain't none of this stuff go transpire, happen, and everything. So
yeah.
Well, let's just say they hope. That is the hope. Yeah, I mean, it's still crazy people out there that'll, put some stuff regardless of where they are. Hopefully, knock on wood, they don't. But
oh man, Angie, you right. You ain't never lied, Angie. Angie say when they were young, hey, you remember when we were younger, you do bobbing for apples? That water be dirty as a motherfucker, man. Everybody
was bobbing.
Everybody bobbed in that dirty ass water. Boy, everybody would have had COVID and every damn thing, man. Hey, man, God, Angie, God, dog, she makes sense, man. Bobbing for apples, man. Everybody open their mouth for getting the water, and oh my God, that water
that was nasty.
that was nasty
Why
as hell,
man.
Now thinking back on it, ew.
Hey, bobbing for apples was horrible, wasn't it, man? That nasty ass water, man.
Man.
That water was nasty as hell, man. Damn, Angie, you made a good point, girl. That water was nasty as hell. That's crazy, man. Bobbing for apples.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, guess what? Shay Boogie.
What?
Guess what?
What?
I'm finna be a granddad.
What?
Yeah. Of twins. Identical twins.
Your baby? Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, words is on cloud 9.
Yeah.
How
Can't
far
tell me.
along is she?
She's 3 months. She's doing that.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, twins. Oh, two of everything.
Oh
Bless them.
man. Hey, and before I knew it, I done put my foot in my mouth. Oh, I'm finna buy the furniture. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he finna spoil it. God forbid if it's two boys and everything.
right.
Man,
Oh
either
Right.
way
man.
they go, they get in the world.
Oh yeah, but
Oh
hey,
my
hey, hey,
God.
hey, but if it's two little boys, he buying baseball gloves, bats, cleats, whatever baseball
Mhm.
equipment they need.
You
This
already
cat,
know.
Mhm.
hey, I'm telling you, words go send them to if they want to go to pitching camps,
Man,
hitting instructions. Hey, he got
we
all
own
of that when it comes to the sports.
it. We
Hey,
own it.
hey, anything that comes to the sport with them twins, girls or boys, he got
Man,
that. He gonna
man,
tell it. He gonna tell his daughter to step back. I got this.
right.
That's right. I already know what he gonna do.
Wow.
Yeah,
Two of them.
Hey,
two of
Oh,
them.
hey,
two
and
cribs.
hey,
Two
and
ba- oh.
Angie said congratulations, words, man.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh my God, man, it's been another amazing episode. Hey, man, that's the best way to close down the show with the good news from words, man, and his daughter. Was nothing but the best for them.
Yeah.
A healthy pregnancy, man, and
Right.
everything, man. And
Mm.
if Jimmy keep on losing to you, man, Uncle Jimmy go been in furnishing a lot of onesies and pampers and
Man,
stuff, man.
onesies and t-shirts. I'm getting that. Anytime I get that nifty 50, I'm going right get onesies and
Hey,
t-shirts,
word.
onesies and socks.
You gotta go get them a how about them boys onesies,
Oh
okay?
man, he already
Yeah.
hey, that's
How
already in the
about
work.
them boys?
He
Hey,
gonna
Oh,
that's
get
all.
they gonna get custom Dallas Cowboy gear. So
You
don't
know it.
hey when Word's daughter take them from the hospital, they will be leaving the hospital in authentic Cowboys gear.
and
Man,
I ain't mad at it.
man.
I ain't mad at it. We
They
played a
gonna have
heck
them
of a
88
game
jersey.
today.
Hey, they gonna have that 88 jersey on.
Hey.
Oh man.
Mhm.
Hey man. Amazing show, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, y'all who was online with us, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Join us, man. We're gonna shoot a show this week coming up, man, and we'll post it by Thursday. Check us out, man. We'll be back here next Sunday, man. Angie, I'm gonna shoot you an IM because I want to talk to you about some things. If you want to come on, just talking with us, Angie, and everything, I'll shoot you an IM. But man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Check us out this week later on. We'll be back for the crew members that ain't here. Nay Nay, Toya, Dre Day, Christorian, Philly D. Hey man, we all send our well wishes to them. They'll be back hopefully sooner or later. But yeah, we out and we will check y'all later on this week, y'all. Peace,
Peace.
peace, peace, and peace.
I don't mean to be sweating
Bye.
you. All I wanna do is just talk to you.